Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Weird Wednesday on BaloneyBrain.com. I am your host, John House, or Used Toy. Joining me from parts beyond, Daryl House, or Suburban Hobo. How you doing today, Daryl?
Hey, Miska, Muska, Mauska, Wednesday, I was here. Ready.
We seem to have a little hiccup there when you were doing that. I don't know if it was overloading the video or what, but
Ooh, look into my eyes.
we're good now.
Okay, all right.
What do you have for us today?
You know
Because
what?
I got some good stuff.
You know, we talked, I was running late. I ran right in the door. I grabbed 3 quick stories, and I like every one of them. This is like a magic day. They just popped up. Did you hear about the guy? Portland, Oregon is the source of this story. Officials said they're flushing away 143 million liters of treated water for the second time in less than 3 years because someone peed in the reservoir.
Wow.
I think fish probably do worse than that in the reservoir, but the basic commandment, Water Bureau, is to provide clean, cold, constant water to its customers. That comes from the Portland Water Bureau Administrator David Schaff. The premise behind that is that we don't have pee in it. The open reservoirs hold water that has already been treated, goes directly into the mains for distribution to customers. The urine
And his name is Shaft?
Schaff. There's no T on the end.
Okay.
Talk about Schaff. The urine poses little risk because animals routinely deposit waste without creating a public health crisis, he said. But he still doesn't want to serve water that was deliberately tainted. There is at least a perceived difference from my perspective, Schaff said.
Shut your mouth.
I'll talk about Schaff. I could be wrong, but the reality is that customers don't anticipate drinking water that's been contaminated by some yahoo who decided to pee in the reservoir. The 3 men whose names have not been released were cited for trespassing and excluded from Mount Tabor Park, and a 19-year-old was cited for public urination. I like it.
All right. Yeah. Well, here we go. Internet dating, big new trend. Well, I guess it's not new, but in Dover, New Jersey, no stolen hearts on the first date. Instead, a New Jersey woman says a man she met on a dating website stole her dog and her flat screen TV. I lost my heart. No. Lost my dog and my TV, valued at $3,000. The woman says her dog was worth $4,000. So I'm guessing they're probably not going to be on that Christian Mingle website.
I like that story, John. That's great. What's the old song of the 50s? I lost my heart to the garbage man or something. I don't know. Hey, here's what also caught my attention. I like this a lot because, you know, teachers and students sometimes have antagonistic relationships. And there are teachers, you know, that you can get away with murder with. There are some teachers you definitely do not want to mess with. This is one of those people. A student penned a nasty letter to their teacher at the end of the semester, but they learned a lesson the hard way when the teacher decided to correct the letter's spelling, syntax, and construction, and then posted it where everybody could see it. The letter clearly insulted the teacher, but only because it was so poorly written and not because of its liberal use of swear words. The teacher's formal writing should not include profanity. The teacher mildly noted in red pen at the top of the page, "Please use your education appropriately. Proofreading takes 5 minutes and keeps you from looking stupid." The letter first surfaced on Reddit, and although neither the teacher nor the student are identified, the name of the school, McKinley, like Middletown, suggests there was an American school. But there's a picture of the letter on the internet, and there's like one sentence starts with a but, and he's getting a red pen. Do not start a sentence with a conjunction. And there's another where they've used the wrong form of its, IT apostrophe S, and just all these stupid little things and this is an English teacher, so I love teacher wins out.
Nice.
Liked it.
Well, I love dumb criminal stories.
Me too.
An alleged criminal checks in at the police station to see if the cops are after him. A German sought by authorities for alleged fraud has been arrested in Austria after dropping by the police station to ask officers whether he was under investigation.
Do you know me? You show an American Express guy with his name on it?
Well, the 59-year-old man walked into the police station on Friday night and told the officers he just wanted to check and make sure they had nothing on him. So officers checked, found recent arrest warrants from a Vienna court on 4 counts of fraud and embezzlement, and promptly arrested the man, who was taken to a Salzburg prison.
You just can't make it up. They're just too stupid for words, you know. And they breathe and they vote and they breed. It's awful.
The thing is my last story is my favorite.
Oh, well, I kind of like this one also. There was a real cause for concern when a group of workers in the small Northeast American town of Norridgewock called police when an armed man confronted them over their early morning tree trimming exercise. He was shirtless. He was annoyed. He was packing heat. At least the workers thought so. The Morning Sentinel reports that after the man in question, night shift worker Michael Smith, returned to his house to catch up on lost sleep, the tree clippers called the cops, and police took the complaint seriously. A heavily armed rapid reaction force rushed to surround the house. Assault rifles shouldered. Police moved in on the suburban property. Guns drawn. Things got serious pretty quick. And David, the source from the Associated Press, David Learning, reported this, that shortly after that, laughter ensued. As the armed suspect was led outside, his weapon was revealed in all its inked glory. It was a tattoo of a pistol tucked into the owner's belt. Obviously, it was a misunderstanding. He didn't have a weapon, but we had to respond to the initial report as if he did, said the cops.
Nice.
We all take precautions when we don't have the details. Duff explained, I think he had been sleeping and was wearing pajama pants. I'm not sure what his mindset was. He was not pointing to his gun or anything like that. After the drama had subsided, Smith said, I got plenty to do. I got plans today. I didn't want to get shot, so no charges were filed, and the weapon was not confiscated.
Well, the thing is the guy should put on there who did the tattoo, because apparently it's pretty good.
Well, you know what? Actually, I don't know if you're going to do this or not. I copied the tattoo. I thought I would email it to you. The picture of him in his pajama pants. With the tag. If you want to throw this in here, I will see that you get it in an email. I'll send you the picture.
Absolutely. Well, my final story, we haven't picked on Florida in a while, so let's pick on Florida. Let's see. Now, somebody was hurt in this, and that's a tragedy, and I certainly get that, and I hope and pray that everybody's okay. But a Florida man is facing attempted murder charges for allegedly hitting 2 women with his car and punching a jogger while driving his 7-year-old to school. Apparently, he was driving his 7-year-old to school, but a jogger was jogging along. He was driving dangerously close to them, so he tapped on the car as it passed. He stopped his vehicle, ran after the jogger, punched the man numerous times in the face. Then, after pummeling the victim, Lorraine McDaniel and Christy Bars told him to stop, that they were calling police. After the verbal exchange with them, he got into his car, pulled forward, allegedly hitting Bars and vaulting her over the hood. As he drove away, McDaniel was screaming. He allegedly stopped the car and drove over her in reverse, the Maple News reports. So this guy, man, talk about a temper.
Yeah, it's got his 7-year-old. I was just talking to our friend Rick Seabold up in Jacksonville yesterday, and he has something to write a little thing about, and it's called Teach Children Early and Well. This guy is not setting a good example.
No. Punched a jogger and ran over 2 women just on the way to school.
Boom, boom, out go the lights.
You know, I take my son to school every day. I haven't had to hit anybody or drive over anybody.
Probably like this whole school year, so, right?
There's still a while left.
Okay, listen, everybody. This is our latest edition of Weird Wednesday on BaloneyBrain.com. Thank you, as always, for joining us. We enjoy entertaining you and bringing you these wonderful, weird, stupid news stories. John, Suburban Hobo, and News Toy saying so long.
We'll see ya.